The art community has a problem. Yes, and it's actually a pretty big problem indeed. If you're in the art community yourself, there's some things that you already know, but most people don't. This is something I see a lot of on Twitter. And other websites it's there, but not the majority. On Twitter, it's where it's a real problem at. And this isn't some little thing like, oh, AI this, AI that. No, it's bigger than the AI versus real art thing. So let's get into it. Artists, we can draw anything, we can do anything, we can make anything we want in our mind into reality. And while that's a good skill to have, for some people that might be the worst thing ever. Because at the end of the day, you gotta remember that we are humans and sometimes our minds are a little more fucked up than usual. So you know, if anyone has thought about it and they thought about some fucked up shit, they're gonna draw it. And I'm pretty sure we all know that by now because of the existence of Rule 34, where anything you want is turned into XYZ. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. But the biggest problem with what's going on in the art community is artists drawing lolly. Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Unfortunately today, I can't show you any images or videos or anything related to lolly. You're just gonna be stuck looking at my face and hearing what I'm talking about, for today at least. So what I wanted to dive into is if it's okay for artists to draw this type of content. And the answer I always come across and always come to think in my mind is no. Nigga, no. Because when artists draw that type of content, it's not to create a character and a story behind the character like you would see a Ellie or a Clementine from the Walking Dead series, something like that. No, they do it to mainly, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm, put that character in a bad light that's in a more adult world. See, I'm trying to abide by the YouTube rules, so I can't really say too much about it, but they try to sexualize what these characters that are younger are, you know what I'm saying? But there are people online that defend people who do this type of thing. Usually if I see it, I move on from it and be like, wow, that's weird, block, mute. I'm not seeing that shit again. But I want to see why people are actively defending it. Yeah, it's a drawing, but it's the idea that someone took time and made this character into something that's more adult. And that's something that's very worrying that most people don't see, because most people aren't artists. Most people don't make art. Most people don't know how long it takes to actually make these drawings that you see maybe on your Twitter timeline, maybe on Instagram, any of that. People don't see that. Most people that come and admire the art only look at it for like a good 30 seconds to a minute, so they don't really take in everything that is put into these drawings, or they just don't think about everything that surrounds this image as being wrong. They don't probably see the age, they don't probably see why this was created. Even at the end of the day, even if you don't see what goes into it and how much thought has been put into the drawing that you're seeing right now for your 30 seconds or minute, you should admit to yourself that it is at least kind of weird that it's even online in the first place. And again, the biggest thing that people say to defend this type of art is that it's just a drawing. Like, nigga, yes, it's just a drawing, but think of the intention behind the drawing and what it was made to do. There's always intention behind what artists create, and I don't get why people don't see that. Let's take, for instance, you have a character in Spy X Family, the little girl, right? They don't go out their way to try to, you know, make her seem in a more adult light. No, they don't. Reason why? Because it's a family show. It's supposed to be more family type vibes, even though you do have two assassins there. It's supposed to be more family type vibes, hence the name Spy X Family. And they don't try to do anything crazy with the little actor, right? I said actor, but I mean drawing. Okay, you get it, you understand. If you take another show like that Boku no Pico shit, you understand the intention behind what they're trying to do. Again, it's all about intention and how you're showing off this character to the world that makes it so not right. If anything, you defending that type of shit just makes you seem like you need to be put on a registry yourself, my nigga. Like that, you just called yourself out. You know, I can somewhat, not really, I can somewhat see a lot of things playing into your head as a viewer to say why this is wrong or why this is not wrong, which not really. But as an artist, you gotta think, why is the artist putting this out into the world? Like, does the artist know what they're doing and what they're doing is weird and wrong? Probably, but I really couldn't give you that answer because we don't know the mental state of most of these artists online. They'll draw anything and everything just to get whatever at that point. I'm telling you right now, I'm here to say, in the art community, drawing lolly shit, that shit needs to stop right now, nigga, right now, nigga. Because no matter what age you are in the community, it's still weird to be putting that type of stuff out for people that like that type of stuff. It's almost like you're enabling them to like it more. Because think about it, brother. If you're selling a drug and you're giving it out to the world, let's say you started selling some other drug, but it's not exactly that, but it's just like that, but it's very close. You're still enabling that feeling of wanting that other drug that they couldn't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. That was a poor explanation, but I hope you get it. You don't want to enable these people to keep feeling that way towards those types of audiences. And at the end of the day, there's nothing more I can say to solve this problem. I just wanted to bring awareness that the art community has really gotten weird over the years. There's been an uprising of lolly content, and I really don't like where this shit is going at all. I really hate it. Hopefully this video reaches a good amount of people to understand, hey, y'all need to call this shit out if you see it. If you see it on your timeline, block it, report it, do something and get it out of here. I'm tired of people doing this nasty ass shit and enabling these type of people. We do not need these people online anymore. We already see them damn near getting caught every other week or day by people like Gideon or Skeeter Gene. Bro, there's an uprising going on somewhere and we need that stuff to end. But without further ado, to stop my yapping, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. And don't forget, leave a like on the video if you want lolly to stop in the art community. And go ahead and subscribe if you want to support me in my endeavors, because if you don't, I will be a failure for life. So go ahead, please support me because I need it. Oh my God, please help me.